Hi, welcome to Samvi. Here in the module of KubeQuest, we'll be able to understand and we'll be able to visualize and understand Kubernetes in a production level and understand each and every components of Kubernetes in an easy manner. Let's explore the features of Kubernetes. We'll have learning feature lessons where you'll be able to see all the lessons. And if you go into lessons, we'll be able to see the entire description of the lesson and then an animation regarding what is the lesson and what is the topic and why we needed that and what is the significance of it along with YAML files and then a knowledge check as well. And coming to playground, you'll be able to see the entire visualization happen. For example, let me drag and drop a pod for which the YAML file you'll be able to see in the below YAML manifest. And then let me drag and drop a deployment for which the YAML files you'll be able to see in the below YAML generator. Yes, deployment have 3 replicas. You'll be able to see 3 pods here. And then imagine you want to connect stateful set to a deployment. Let's say it's not connected because these components are by default not be able to connect. That's correct. Let's try to connect a pod with a stateful set. Yes, they will connect because in Kubernetes these are allowed to connect. And we'll able to see the best practices, and also we'll be able to see the warnings which says what we need to add. We need to add secrets and all this stuff. So using this platform, you'll be able to see what are the security implementations that we need to do and what are the best architecture things that we can add in the entire architecture of Kubernetes. We'll be able to have different components in the segment of workloads, networking, security, and all this stuff. We'll be able to drag and drop and see how things are working. Let's say you don't know, like you're not sure about how what are the examples that you have. We got you covered. Click on the examples on the top right and you'll be able to see different examples. Just we'll try to load full stack application. Yes, there you see we'll have 3 services: front end, back end, and database. And we'll have deployments for all the same, and we'll have different pods for all the same, and we'll have secrets as well to store the Postgres data. This is how an entire production grade Kubernetes cluster work, or at least the traffic visualization happens. And how about this? So as of now, you have been visualizing the YAML file, or you are being drag and dropping the entire components and seeing the YAML file. How about we give the YAML file and then you'll be able to see the entire visualization. Let's say you have an YAML file and then paste it here, then apply it. There you go. You'll be able to see the entire animation of what the YAML file that you have. You'll have a service, a deployment, and then different pods for the YAML file that I have given. You can be able to understand, and you'll be able to see the warnings like what are the things I have to do to make sure it's perfect in architecture and security. Please explore the playground much more. You're open to do whatever things you need. And examples. We know as a person who needs to understand Kubernetes, they need to understand the examples. Here we have given many examples. Let's say how a single pod is being running in static website. This is the architecture animation, and then you will be able to directly load that in the playground. So you'll be able to see the YAML file, and also you'll be able to see the suggestions, and also you'll be able to drag and drop the different components and test it out. And coming to another segment, challenges. We know that in production things crash, and we want you to know in before and solve in beforehand. And we have implemented this. These are the different types of issues that you usually get in production level. Let's say crash loop backup is usually the thing which happens at production level. We got you covered. And once you open the challenge, you'll be able to see what is the error is, and you'll be able to see what is the traffic status is, and you'll be able to get hints, and then you can solve the solution and test the solution, or else you'll be able to see the solution and then learn from it. And we'll have another session called KH debugging, wherein you'll be able to and have an entire virtual cluster at your hands. You can be able to see the logs as well. We have different scenarios included here. For example, we have a crash loop back in the production level you want to solve. Let's open it, and then the scenario is like crash loop backup. What are the objectives? What is the current issue? You'll be able to see the pods and the logs, and then be able to solve it. Let's say, and you can able to see the live logs, what's going on, and the YAML editor. You'll be able to see, you'll be able to give the commands, and then you'll be able to see the logs in the live. So you'll be able to see the YAML editor and the metrics of the entire cluster, You'll be able to see the nodes cluster, pods, and you'll be able to see these are all the simulated entire Kubernetes cluster level metrics. And at the last, you'll have docs wherein you'll be able to explore all the Kubernetes topics along with the lessons. This can be a pretty handy thing for you. Please explore the platform and please don't forget to give a feedback to us so that we'll keep on improving the platform for the best learning platform. Thank you.